Hello, and welcome back to Control. Today, I'm going to speak with Emily. This way, right?
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way.
I thought so, I saw a thing back there. Television proposal, what is this? Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize this concept among civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranormal events. All of this was one phrase, my lord. I know I can stop at these, but I don't. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranormal concept on civilian audience, seeing how they react to certain fact presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decide to make certain reality public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase in a reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seemed promising, especially considering its contents and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Spring and has been off the air for a few years now, and that's a damn shame. Also, maybe I should say that I have decided what I'm gonna do today. Wait a minute. That look, wait, we've seen this before, never mind. Yep, I have mostly decided what I wanted to do today.
Resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
I don't know. Ooh, more. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of event for possible pattern in his behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communication between the Bureau sector and staff. Preliminary model indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it became possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding question that other outstanding question that a timeline may help answer. How did the His get past the internal lockdown? How does His resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? Refer to redacted for full report. Right, and now this bad boy here. Speech analysis. If we understand the His to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalization, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cord and speech. Would there be difference if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the His is referring to? Does the His believe humanity, possibly an all non-His life form, want to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used word are true and time. Is this possibly the His stating how they arrived here? Or an indication of its age? There is a clear intention in the word, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, is beyond idiotic. Refer to redacted for full report. Alright. I would like to refer to redacted, please. I don't know what redacted is supposed to be. Sup?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. And Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Don't worry, I have a gun. I'm safe. Probably. You want to talk about... You know what? How about I go talk to Dylan first, and then we come back to talk to her. I still don't explain why there's so much smoke coming out of this. And also there is a theory that you might be some kind of doomsday clock. But... I don't know.
What's new?
I don't know. What's new with you?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday, and we had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
And we already talked about all of this, I believe. Right? Yeah, we already talked about
I have
this.
to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Yeah. I just remembered the discussion we had about BlackRock, and he was saying they...
All right, back to work.
You know what? I don't remember. I had a flash that I remembered, but then I forgot. You know, brains. Speak with Dylan on the upper... speak with Dylan on the upper level. Alright. Thank you for the... Well... Here? Oh, I've never went through here, so that's a good thing, right? What are you? Tell me. Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individual paranatural abilities. We call this individual para-utilitarian. The potency of these abilities depend on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarian can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of as little as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exist within the body and that, like all muscle, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore record. Considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarian the Bureau has ever seen, Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Is it like Star Wars? What is the name of those things? It's I can't remember. I know they have a name for it, some kind of Pierce aim fire boost? You know what? Fine. They have a name for it. Mitochlorian? Mitochlorian? Something close to that. Oh, that's new. That's cool looking. I don't think that's here I want to be at. I didn't miss you. You know what? Let me bring the music to Dylan. Maybe I'll appreciate that. I can't take the music with me.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon. I miss having a door to close on people.
I think you're gonna have to endure the inconvenience a little longer.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Nice. They didn't put him in my office, did they?
Marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
I kind of agree with them a little bit, but that doesn't answer the question. Did you put him in my office? No, they didn't. Alright. And let's not get distracted. Let's try and find him. I don't believe they would. Although they say he's in Central Executive,
Marshall
but
orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit.
you're anxious to do things, aren't you? Well, I want to find him, but I don't know where he is. Hi. You hesitating? Let me help you with this. There, feel better? Let me check. Oh yeah, he likes it. Alright. Haha, I may have found something. Yeah, I think I found it.
You are a worm through time.
Hi.
Thunders hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunders hum distorts you.
Well, he seemed to be doing fine. Look at him levitate.
Yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
So, hi, I'm your sister. It's been a while.
Shit.
Distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me?
Oh,
come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to control.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Yep.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time.
Alright, that's nice. We have level 6 experience, but do you have anything else to say?
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Neither do I.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you.
Okay.
Happiness comes, white
Well, do you got anything else to say?
through a mirror.
Maybe Dylan's still in there.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Well, I want him to sing the whole musical. Tell me more.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Maybe.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Yeah, as long as you're alive. Anything
Maybe
else?
I'm just here to punish myself.
No.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop.
Yeah.
In another world, the cop was real.
Yes.
Dor said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
And he just talked about Alan Wake and what's the name of the other? I can't remember it now. Max Payne, that's the worst. Anything else?
Here we go again.
Yep.
Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Are you telling me
Is
you
he
won't?
still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games?
Or maybe it's me playing
I
mind
don't
game.
know.
Neither do I. Tell me more. Tell me more, weakling. Alright. We've done everything. Freedom!
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity. That's what Pope said anyway.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. Hiss aren't that self-aware.
Now, you don't know that. So, now here's the thing. Nothing super impressive. We got a few things to do here now. Like this. Put on a record, which I will do the max level of when I feel a bit more confidence. There is fridge duty that's important. Investigate the safe room. Wait. Oh, that's the anchor. Alright. And there's this. And of course this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go faff about with those side quests for a bit. Let's see what happens. Teleportation to research and probably this, right? I think that's the one that's the closest. I know there is one that's directly inside of it, but I don't know if I can go there faster. Because from this one I can just drop it like it's hot. Whoa, what the heck's happening? Why is everything wibbly wobbly? Wait, I don't want to make the mistake of going backward. Fine, if you insist. Don't hide behind couches. Oh, you're having issue right now? That's unfortunate. God, why is the world exploding around me? And there's still a guy with a... Ah. Oh, I had to do that. Get projected! Anybody else? No, I don't think so. Are we cool? That has confirmed my suspicion that I don't want to be going this way. I believe I want to go this way. Yeah, I do. I want to go right through this door. Then I just want to go this way. Well, I'm gonna look around. Since there is goodies around here, Yes. Go down. Oh, we good. Now, can we do it? Now that's the big question.
Careful down there. We don't want to have to come save you. Seriously.
I finished synthesizing the samples.
You told me that last time, but you have a red triangle this time, so I believe you.
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
So you promise I won't end up walking around covered in mold?
Oh, the pill will prevent any biological infection by the mold.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
I agree.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Yes.
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Oh, you have new things to say. Well.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
Yep.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Fair enough.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot. The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Alright. We're up to do things. Let's go. Bye. I'll be back. Hopefully in one piece. Is there an enemy around? Doesn't look like there is. Did I speak too soon? Nope.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Well, certainly looks like a pit. And now, can I walk in this? I'm not dying. Huzzah! So wait, run for your life. thought so too. I don't know if you remember, but the floor used to kill us. Picnic basket. Alright. Picnic basket's procedure. Bremen baskets. Alright. Containment procedure. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animal when not in use. Description: altered effects. A simple... Sorry about that. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food item inside. The item produces an hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Appendix 697. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Result of the test provided contradictory data of some of the attracted animals exhibit hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. So I guess somebody got mauled by a bear or something. And this bear name was probably Yogi. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. Alright. And one more chest. And a lot of small cages. That's comforting. So the thing I wanted to do before I just jump down there is just go up to the control point up there so that I have a respawn point that's very close by. Oh yeah, and I've completed a board countermeasure, so I got this. Dodge efficiency absolute. I don't... get out of here. Kill demolition... well... I guess. Using abilities. In containment specific... I'm gonna head to containment at some point, so it's fine. That's a... What are you doing back there? You just sitting? Oh, I have to kill mold around here. Get past him. Sure, become my friend. Find our enemies. Aha. That's the lights. Calm down. Oh, hidden location discovered. That's a plant. All right. I mean, now that we got flight, we can go anywhere we want in the world. Alright. Enough distraction, enough... Is there more of you? Alright. Those guys spawning a lot from back there. Anyway. So... Everything's fine. Jump into the pits. Ah! Everything's fine. This could kill me. And... Oh, hello.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
That's not a good sign. You know what am I doing this? Power. Oh, hello. Balloon supplement? Yes, please, tell me about it. Get well balloon. The background. The item was used in the children ward of a local hospital in Redacted. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dog, part of program called Redacted. Oh, sorry. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Redacted, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the hall of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One children described the sound as singing. Okay. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their Redacted. The hospital staff called local authority, who called the CDC. Bureau agent intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within Redacted hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remain of the dogs. Cool. A balloon that makes dog leak black substance. That's fine. Ammo efficiency. Oh, that's actually good. I have an ammo efficiency here, but a better one now. Yes, please. No, I don't have a flat damage upgrade. That's fine. Okay, let's move on.
God. Of course it smells.
Fight your friend for me. Oh, you fight for me too. Alright, so to the left is death. I'm gonna kill myself with this thing. And I don't mind at all. Please tell me you're not amazed that I can get lost in. Oh, that is it. You know what? Help. Oops. Help me, so I don't have to fight you. That would be very nice of you. Alright, so... This is the other path, so everything's fine. So far. And you're going somewhere? Well, I don't see anything down there. Oh, and I can't get on top of this. Alright. Ah, control point. Nice, nice. Let's not go too far. Let's check this out first. Now go and kill your friend. Let me do that, actually. There you go. Anything else? No? You guys chill here.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, 7.28. Wait, 6. 7, whatever. Still in the threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Alright, they were starting to lose it quite a lot. That's... Okay. This is probably where I got to go, so let's check around. Mannequin. That's nice. That's comforting, isn't it? Stuff is happening around here and I'm not sure I like it. What is this way? Ah, this is this way. I had to hope I could bring the light with me, but yeah, I guess if you rip it off its hinges, it can't really function that way. Alright. It looked like a huge hand and it spooked me. Okay. Now, for the main event, I guess.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Take that back. Take that back. Oh, you just have rules. And it's called Mold 1, right? Okay, it's angry at me. Okay. Well, Mold 1 is tough. Oh, I can upgrade the shield. Yes, right. I'm sure that will help. Let's go.
Is that the source?
Yeah, very Freddy. Fight me, weaklings.
Pretty.
Oh, you want to see? I'm gonna stay hidden behind this thing. I'm safe. Yeah, I'm safe. It's fine. Gas? What? What's happening? I just start taking ton of damage and nothing touched me. Did he can just gas me and kill me like this? That's not cool. That shouldn't be allowed. That seems mean.
Is that the source?
Yep.
It's pretty.
happening everywhere. Death is still happening. Alright, so after a while he just decided, no, the floor is lava, so... Oh, I just figured out what I'm supposed to do. Because there is those wall that protects me, right? But would you believe it? You can use those walls as platforms.
It's...
You know, for safety. We discovered that you can do ton of damage to it if you just use your launch ability.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. I was trying to get used to not touching the floor ever. That didn't work so well. But we're making progress, right? And I think I'm gonna take one of those with me first. Is that the source?
Oh, I dropped it.
Kind of pretty.
Alright.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Now I just have to go back to Underhill. You know, casual like. Now this is my domain. I have successfully got it fair and square. So there's this door here. Any other door I might have missed? Because this was a little bit hectic, you know? Nope. None. Alright. Mission successful. Launch proficiency, yes. What is this?
so good. Oh, need more.
Alright. Well, that's terrifying, but okay. Okay, I've done a board countermeasure. Cool. Spin rate of fire. I'll take it. That's bad. It's bad too. That is very good. I'll take it. You know what? I'm gonna also remove those. Because I could get good stuff potentially. Like this one. Using charge. Easy. Now, let's fast travel to active threshold sublevel is probably the fastest, huh? I think we learned that. I'm not where I thought I was. My bad. Active threshold then? Right? I wouldn't make the mistake twice, would I? Success. Nah, I'm gonna leave the music alone. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Yeah. Balloon procedure. Alright. Let's learn more about this balloon that make dogs apparently ooze stuff before killing them. Get well balloon. Containment procedure. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tool must be redacted along with the black substance itself. Description: altered effect. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver millard. Alright. On its face is a colorful message to get well, surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark color sticky substance which dripped down its ribbon. Yay! Super cool. Huh. And we got all the log and everything. Pretty sure we did. Yeah, there's nowhere else I can go. Well, there might be other places I can go, but I don't know that, so. I don't know why I did this, but I just wanted to. This on the hill.
You've returned, I see.
Yep. I survived.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it? You found the source and you killed it?
Oh yeah.
I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. the mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Alright, the old grove has
Thanks for
been
the
taken
information.
care of.
My pleasure.
Bye. Mold removal. Well, maybe. Maybe. A huge maybe. A new type of assets. Alright. Where are you? Mold removal. Only 3? Well, plus we got access to all those places. That's cool. And we're going to do this next time. Right now I'm gonna go ahead to the save point, well, the control point that's back there. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna call it quits, because it took me a while to do this, because it's a boss, it's an optional boss, so, you know, call me a Jets. Everything's fine after all. And you know, do the thing. It really helps, you know, like liking, disliking, subscribing, commenting, all those stuff. All the ink. Do those. They are really helpful to me, and I will be eternally grateful to you. And with all of that said, I bid you a glorious day, and I'll see you on the next episode of Control, where we will most likely do more optional stuff. Bye bye!